People have been saying that 2025 is the year of agents, but what does that even mean and how can you get started with them? In this new series, I'm going to be teaching you all about the new OpenAI Agents SDK so that you can understand that. So we're all familiar already with large language models like ChatGPT. You send in a message and it gives you a response. Agents, though, are basically large language models with a specific task, and they are given tools that they can autonomously run to achieve that task. So for example, I can create an agent that uses the GPT-4o model and give it a prompt that tells it that its job is to help me plan my day. I then give it access to my Python functions, such as one to check my calendar for available time slots, another one that prioritizes tasks based on deadlines, or even one that sends reminders directly to my phone. You can then invoke that agent and it decides completely on its own when to call these functions because its job is to achieve the task that you give it, given whatever tools that you give it. Another very powerful capability is letting agents collaborate by handing off tasks to other agents, effectively creating a team of AI assistants or agents that can help you accomplish any task, or just tasks that are too complex for a single large language model. So for instance, your daily planning agent could delegate booking a restaurant reservation to another agent specialized in managing reservations. Or it could pass off detailed research tasks to another agent specialized in doing web research. This teamwork between our agents or our large language models streamlines complex tasks and breaks them down into a much more manageable set of tasks because each agent can focus just on what it needs to do. So there's many libraries out there right now for building these agents, but one that just dropped very recently at the time of recording is the OpenAI Agents SDK. It's a framework for building the agents I just described in a very, very easy way using Python. So once you have finished watching this series, you are going to have a great understanding of the library to be able to build all kinds of agentic applications. I promise you, since this is such a popular topic nowadays, this is not something that you want to pass up on. So what do you need to know to actually watch this series? First, you just need to understand Python because we'll be using Python to use this library. Another thing is a basic understanding of large language models, so you should just basically know what ChatGPT is and how it generally works. You have a model. The model usually has a system prompt that tells the model how to act, and then you can invoke the model using a user message, and that can give you a response from the model. That's kind of it, nothing too complex. So if you know both of those things, you will be successful, I think. So what will you learn in this series though, the more interesting part? So first of all, you're going to learn how to create agents, you'll learn how to configure them, you'll learn how to do structured output, which is just making sure that your output of the model conforms to a specific class model. Another thing is tool calling. This is very important. I told you about before. You can make it so your agents have the capability of calling Python functions or tools, and it can decide on its own when to call those tools, if at all. Really, really powerful. But also, what's really powerful is handoffs, which is making it so that an agent can pass off control to another agent. So, essentially, giving agents the capability of working together. Another thing we'll learn about is tracing. So, this is a cool tool that OpenAI provides. You can basically trace the actual execution of the program to see what agent is being called, what the agent is doing, the input, the response, what tools it's calling, what agent is being handed off to. It's just a logging feature essentially that's really useful. Besides that, we'll also learn about streaming, so we can stream text back as it's being sent by the model. We'll also learn how to do multi-turn conversations, so just basically having a back and forth conversation with an agent or a model. The next thing is guardrails, so making it so that we can validate the input to make sure there's nothing bad in the input that we don't want, and also the output as well, making sure that the model does not output anything that we don't want. Finally, we'll go over agentic patterns, which are just common design patterns that you can use when designing your applications that use agents. So as you can see, guys, there's a lot to learn, so hopefully you're excited about that. We're going to end the series by making a cool deep research tool. This is just a simple console application. Deep research tools are very popular now with ChatGPT, Gemini, and also Grok. So I just wanted to implement this from scratch myself using the Agents SDK. So basically you just input a search query and you enter, and then behind the scenes a bunch of agents are going to work together to answer your question. So we could ask something like, is fluoride harmful? A very simple question, but it could, take some extensive research to figure out. So once we click enter, it's going to start researching. It's going to figure out what queries to search the web for. So these are some of them. And it's just going to search each one by one. Then it's going to use an evaluation agentic pattern that we're going to learn about to evaluate if it needs to do more research. If it does decide that, it'll do more research. Once it's finished though, you're going to get a full report using Markdown with a table of contents, a introduction and conclusion with sources of the answer to your question. So this is very detailed. You can make it even more detailed than this and also use a more powerful model. There's also a web version for this that I'll have the source code for. I'm not going to show you how to make it, but it's a really cool web application that goes along with this. But you're going to see how to make this from scratch using agents, and you're going to learn a lot from it, I think. So I think it's a great way to end the series. So if you're excited to see how to do that, then keep watching, and I'll show you how. Let's talk real quick about where you can find the code for this series. Under every single video, you're going to see a link to this GitHub here where you can see all the source code for every single video in this series. When you come here, there's also going to be a table of contents README, so you can go into each individual file. This will have more when I actually finish setting it up. It also has some setup instructions as well, which I'll be showing you guys next. But yeah, come here to get all the source code for every single episode, stare at the code to get a deeper understanding of it. This is for you to utilize, okay? So make sure to check this out. Another great resource is our Discord community. So there's going to be a link in the description for that as well. Make sure you join that because there's other programmers just like you who like learning about these kind of concepts that you can talk to. You can also join to give me suggestions on new videos if you want to, or just leave a comment. Another great source of information that you'll need for the series is the OpenAI Agents SDK official documentation. I'll have a link for this in the description below, of course. But yeah, this is just documentation from OpenAI themselves that explains how to use every single feature of their library. So if you honestly just want to not watch my video, you don't have to, but I try to explain a little bit better than this. I go into a little bit more detail, at least I try to. But a lot of my examples are going to be based on this or modified based on this, and it's just a great resource. If maybe I don't explain something as good, you can come here and try and find some more documentation on it. It's always great to have more than one source of information. Okay, so make sure to check it out. All right, guys, I really hope you're excited to learn. We're going to learn all about the OpenAI Agents SDK to learn how to make agentic applications. Let's get started.